Hey everyone, today's episode of Oh Hey This Too is going to be an anti-haul. This is also going to be very much a podcast style video more than others, just like my VIB sale recommendations type video was, so feel free to just listen. There's not much you need to see here, but I will have visuals of the products once again up on the screen just in case you want to see what I'm talking about. So if you're unfamiliar with what an anti-haul is, this idea, I believe, was started by Kimberly Clark here on YouTube. I will link her channel below. And it's basically just a video of all the stuff I am not gonna buy. Like, probably ever. Well, most likely I will never, ever purchase these things. And I'm gonna walk you through why that is. We see so many videos here on YouTube especially about things people are loving, things people want to buy, consumerism, and an anti-haul is just a refreshing little break from that. A little, here's why you don't need these products. So with that, we're going to get into some really ridiculous products that I would never, ever purchase. Here we go. I did really quickly want to add this little disclaimer, just because I'm bashing a product or saying that I would never buy it or anything. If it's something that you love, that you're planning to buy, that you've already bought or whatever, just please don't be offended by the things I'm saying about it. I'm sure there are products that you would never buy in a million years that I love or have bought or would buy. You know, everyone just has different preferences, different personal tastes, different opinions. So just, you know, relax. This is all in good fun. It's all in good fun. All right, let's get into it. All right, the first product that I am not gonna buy is this Tom Ford Lip Slick. It is $54. 54. I'm gonna say that it's $54 for a lip balm. Because what this is a comforting oil-infused tint, conditions lips, blah, 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 with jojoba oil and coconut oil. This is a lip balm with a little bit of tint to it. For $54. I was already like, whoa, Tom Ford with all of his $54 lipsticks, but I could like maybe justify that because it's like an actual lipstick. Maybe it has an amazing like pigmented but not too thick and heavy formula, blah, blah, blah. But like this is a lip balm for $54. I'm never, ever going to buy that. I can't. Moving on. The next product that I'm never going to buy and that I frankly don't understand anyone purchasing is the Urban Decay Naked Foursome. This is a $185 product where you get all 4 of the Naked palettes that have come out, which at a $216 value is a pretty good deal. If for some reason you want all 4 Naked palettes, here's my problem with this. If you don't already own at least like 1 or 2 of the Naked palettes, there's probably a reason. You probably aren't interested in them at all. If you are interested in them, you probably own at least 2 or 3 of them. So who out there is buying this set? Because if you need all 4, you either probably are not at all interested in the Naked palettes in the first place, or you're all of a sudden going to have doubles of several of the palettes. Do you see what I'm saying? I mean, please enlighten me in the comments below if you can think of someone that this might be good for. I personally cannot, unless maybe as a gift, if you purchased it and then like gave 1 palette to someone, 1 palette to another person, 1 palette to another person. That's the only situation in which I can see this being a product you would want to buy. The next product that I am not going to buy is the Victoria Beckham Estee Lauder Skin Perfecting Powder. This is a translucent powder. It says the color is 1 universal shade, so I guess it doesn't actually say that it's translucent. But anyway, this powder is $85 for a pressed powder. I mean, yeah, the packaging is really nice. Yeah, her line is super luxury, and so everything's going to be high-end. But $85 for a powder. That like you can't even see the color of. There are just so many powders out there at the drugstore. Even not at the drugstore. Even if you're talking about the high-end powders at Sephora that are really, really good, those are like max $40, $45, which is already ridiculous, might I add. But this is double that, okay? Like, there are certain products in her line that I personally probably would never buy, but I could see wanting maybe like a highlighter, maybe a lipstick or something where you could possibly tell a bit of a difference in the quality of the product combined with this really, really nice packaging. But a powder, guys, come on. I can't with this. I cannot. Who's buying this? 1,726 people have it on their loves list, but there are 9 reviews. So I feel like not a lot of people are buying this. Hopefully, oh my God. What is this world coming to when people are buying $85 powders? The next product that I am not going to buy is the Marc Jacobs Beauty, the Wild One Eye-Conic Eyeshadow Palette. This is a $99 eyeshadow palette. It looks like it comes with 20 shades, a mix of matte and shimmer. And I could honestly not even tell you what colors are in it because I can't see past the zebra striped packaging. I just can't. I mean, I will say also the colors don't appeal to me, but they aren't the absolute worst I've ever seen. But who thought this was a good idea? Marc Jacobs has some of the most beautiful, high-end, like sophisticated, luxurious packaging. It's all in this sleek, like black pebble type casing. Like they look like little smooth, little cute pebbles. Like everything, all of his packaging I think is completely gorgeous. I know the design agency that does their packaging and they do like really great work. It's all just so classy. And then they come out with this. It's like a huge, really, really bold zebra print too. It's not like a subtle zebra print. This confuses me so much because it's not like a trendy thing. Zebra print's not like in right now or anything. And if you are a person who likes zebra print, that's fine, but like to appeal to the masses and to also just fit in with the rest of their packaging and brand, it just doesn't make sense for Marc Jacobs in my mind. I mean, I understand that the Marc Jacobs fashion line itself is a little more bold and out there and things, but his cosmetics line is just not usually. So this just doesn't fit. It's so confusing, and frankly, it's just so ugly and tacky. Like, I hate this packaging so much. Plus, I would never buy a $99 eyeshadow palette on top of that. The next product that I'm not going to buy, not during the sale and not ever, is a beauty blender. This is a $20 sponge to apply your makeup. I'm sure you've heard of it because literally everyone uses them, but I will never purchase this because I have tried them before. I've tried Friends, and there are dupes out there for so much less money, especially when this is something you have to replace. This isn't a brush that you can have for like years and years. These get stained, they get worn out, they start ripping eventually, they get little holes in them. You have to replace this. And when there are just so many options out there that are less expensive, I can't understand why anyone would purchase a beauty blender. I'm sorry. And yeah, okay. The Real Technique sponge. It is not the same as a beauty blender. It is not as good. I'm sorry, I know there are a lot of people who feel like it's just as good. It's good, it works, but it's not as good as the beauty blender. However, there's a sponge at Ulta. It's from like the Ulta brand. It's the orange one. You have to get the orange one. It is just as good as a beauty blender. Someone out there, please, I have yet to hear anyone who has tried both of them tell me that it is not as good as a beauty blender. It is. I promise you. It's like $5. So please do not buy a beauty blender. Also, LA Girl just came out with a sponge that everyone is saying is just as good, if not better. I've heard that the Morphe sponge is just as good. $20 for a little sponge that you have to replace like a few times per year when there are perfectly good options for like $4, $5, $3. Please don't buy a beauty blender. I know people are very, very loyal to the beauty blender. I understand that. I know I'm probably offending some people right now, but oh my God, I've never understood this. Get the one from Ulta. Tell me that it's not as good, and then I'll be like, fine, you can have your beauty blender. But you're not going to tell me that because it is. It's just as good. Okay, let's move on. All right, this next product. Have any of you seen this on the Sephora website? They are selling a $185 water bottle on Sephora for some reason. Has anyone seen this? Because I I ran across it the other day in the like new products section. It's a limited edition 500 collection Tutu Swarovski crystal water bottle. It is a limited edition water bottle for charity. Okay, I didn't realize it was for charity. Okay, it is for charity, and it says it's for Water for People. Every bottle sold provides a full 500 liters of water over a month's supply to a person in need. Okay, that's different. Now I'm rethinking this. But first, let me just say what I was originally going to say when I didn't realize it was for charity. This is a $185 water bottle. It's really pretty. It's pink. It has rose gold packaging and like Swarovski crystals. But like, why is Sephora selling a water bottle? That's my biggest point of confusion. Even if it's for charity, that's great and everything. But like, why is Sephora selling water bottles? I'm confused. I'm just confused. But anyway, it's for charity. Never mind. Let's skip this one. The next product that I'm not going to buy ever is a Clarisonic. This is why. I will link below the brush that I use for washing my face. It is not the same. I understand this. It is a spin brush and not one that vibrates. But it's only $20 instead of $169, or they have a whole range of different price points, but all between like $150 and $200 something dollars. Like, that is so much money. I've had this $20 brush for probably 4 years now. It's still going strong. I mean, you just have to replace the batteries every like year or so. It has completely helped my skin. It does wonders for it. I will talk more about that brush in my skincare routine video for acne-prone oily skin. It's an amazing brush, and it's $20 at like Walmart or Target. For that reason, I will never, ever purchase a Clarisonic. Ever. It's overpriced. It's unnecessary. There are cheaper options out there. People just need to, I think, shop around a little more. So many people hear a YouTuber say something and they say, oh my god, this changed my skin, blah, 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 and then they don't look past that. They just go purchase the item. Do a little research. Be a smart shopper. If someone's talking about something, go see what other options are out there before you just blindly go purchase something. I'm not saying that everyone who has a Clarisonic like blindly went and purchased it or anything, but just this is one example of where I think people are getting really sucked into the hype of the Clarisonic, and there are other things out there. You know, just be aware. I'll put the link down below to my brush that I use. It's great. I love it. All right, for my final two products, we're going to pull from my Instagram messages. I had asked for products that you all are wanting to buy that you need talked out of, because I'm pretty good at talking people out of things. A lot of people are good at selling things. I'm like the opposite of that. I can always justify like why you don't need it. So let's see what we can do here. Now, these are not necessarily products that I would never buy, but they are just products that you all are wanting talked out of. So we'll just do a couple here. So the first one is I don't know if I should say people's names or not. I'm going to not for now, but in the future, if you DM me a product that you want talked out of for these videos, just tell me if you want me to include your like Instagram handle or not, okay? All right, so the first product that we are going to talk about is the Glam Glow masks, particularly the Supermud clearing mask. Now, I have tried this before. I've gotten samples of it, and I actually have a review of it on my Instagram page, so I'll kind of summarize that for you. Basically, do I think this mask works? Yes. Do I think it like temporarily makes your skin look super, super clear, and is it really cool to see all the little areas like have your dirt getting sucked out of? Yeah. Do I think the effects last more than an hour? No. So for $69, it's a freaking $70 face mask. Like, I feel like we have forgotten this because everyone on YouTube just talks them up so much because they get sent them for free, but like, it's a $70 face mask. Is it worth $70 to you for your face to be like kind of clear feeling for like an hour? Basically, that's what you have to decide. I say no. if you like really just want to see the cool effect of it, just go get a sample of it, you know. Or a mask that does like a similar thing. I'm not gonna say it's as intense, but it does a similar like thing where you can see all the dirt getting sucked out of your pores, is the L'Oreal clay mask, the gray like detoxifying one. You can get that at the drugstore. But it's, yeah, just I'm sorry, I can't spend $70 on a face mask that doesn't have long-term benefits. I've tried several samples of this and there's just no lasting effect of any kind. It doesn't make my skin more clear overall, like not any more than any other clay face mask, you know what I mean? So don't buy it, you don't need it. Alright, and the very last product that someone asked me to talk about that I can for sure tell you I will never ever purchase are liquid eyeliners from Sephora, any high-end liquid eyeliner. And there is a super easy explanation for this. It's called the Physicians Formula. What is the whole name? It's got a heck of a name. Physicians Formula Eye Booster 2-in-1 Lash Boosting Eyeliner Plus Serum. It is $5.49 at Ulta, and it is the best. I have yet to hear anyone say a single negative thing about that eyeliner. It takes forever before it dries out. It's super black. It's super easy to use. The tip is super nice. It's like I think it's a brush tip, but it's like so precise, and it's just the best eyeliner that I've ever used. And I've had samples of various high-end liquid eyeliners, and there's just absolutely no reason that I would ever need to purchase one, because they all look like a black liner on my eye when it's all said and done, you know? So why spend more than $5.49 ever? I will never. And you know, Physicians Formula is also like half off all the time, so it's like a $2-something eyeliner, really. Anyway, just I will never purchase a liquid eyeliner from Sephora, and you shouldn't either. Whew, we are done. That was my first ever anti-haul on my channel. What did you think? What did you think of the products? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? What products are on your mind that you are never going to buy and that you're definitely especially not going to buy during this weekend's VIB sale? Let me know in the comments down below. Please subscribe if you have not done that yet, because you want to make sure that you don't miss any of my future videos. Click the like button if you're feeling extra generous, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.